A very good morning to you and welcome to the Morning Outlook Report. I'm Rachel Jones reporting live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios. Now, Australian shares are expected to rebound this morning. According to the latest SPI futures, the ASX 200 is expected to open 57 points higher or 0.8% higher. Yesterday, at the closing bell, the S&P ASX 200 was 0.5% lower at 7,207. The best performing sector yesterday was information technology, up 0.97%. The worst performing sector was energy, down 3.1%. The best performing stock in the S&P ASX 200 was Sims. Their shares closed 13.7% higher at $17.04. The worst performing stock was Beach Energy. Their shares closed 10.5% lower at $1.46. We have a few large companies reporting today. First off, Australian gas producer Santos reports its full year results for 2021, reporting record free cash flow of $1.5 billion, an underlying profit of $946 million compared to $287 million a year earlier. These results reflect significantly higher oil and LNG prices compared to the corresponding period due to the recovery in global energy demand, combined with supply constraints across the industry due to lower capital investment through the pandemic and 3 weeks contribution from the oil search assets. The reported net profit after tax of $658 million includes losses on commodity hedging and costs associated with acquisitions and one-off tax adjustments, and is significantly higher than the corresponding period. That's mainly due to impairments included the previous year. The board has resolved to pay a final dividend of 8.5 US cents per share. That's 70% higher than the previous final dividend. Moving on, and Treasury Wine Estates reported a 19% decline in EBITS for Penfolds to $165.1 million and an EBITS margin of 43.1%, down 1.4 percentage points. Reduced shipments to mainland China were partly offset by strong growth across global priority markets and channels, with Penfolds growth particularly strong in Asian markets outside of mainland China. A diplomatic row between Canberra and Beijing eventuated in the closing of the lucrative Chinese market to Australian wine. Treasury Americas reported a 90% increase in EBITS to $85.2 million and an EBITS margin of 18.3%. That's up 4.2 percentage points. And Telix Pharmaceuticals has entered into a commercial distribution agreement with Global Medical Solutions Australia for Telix's prostate cancer imaging product Illuccix for the Australian market. GMSA is a global manufacturer and distributor of diagnostic and therapeutic radiopharmaceuticals, which owns and operates 16 radiopharmacies through the Asia-Pacific region. Illuccix received marketing approval from the Australian Therapeutic Goods Administration in November 2021. Well, now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect your trading day.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on the Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
Welcome back to the Morning Outlook Report. Over in the US, on Wall Street, the Dow Jones rose 1.22%, the S&P 500 surged 1.58%, and the Nasdaq was up 2.53%. While the Ukraine crisis eased, the Labor Department reported US producer prices increased by the most in 8 months in January, A reminder that high inflation could persist through much of this year. Stocks on Wall Street and in Europe rebounded yesterday while oil prices fell after Russia indicated it was withdrawing some troops from exercises near Ukraine, and President Vladimir Putin said he saw room for further discussion with the West. The Stoxx 50 rose 1.9%, the FTSE advanced 1%, the DAX gained 2%, and CAC rose 2% also. The US dollar index was down 0.2%, while the euro was up 0.3% against the dollar at $1.13. Oil prices fell 3% yesterday as they retreated from 7-year highs. WTI futures fell $3.39 to settle at $92.07 a barrel. Brent futures settled down $3.20 to $93.28 a barrel. Gold prices also declined as demand for the safe haven asset eased amid the reports that Russia is pulling troops back from the Ukraine border. US gold futures settled down 0.7% at $1,856 an ounce. Well, that's all for our morning outlook report here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading and stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.